Thank you so much for coming to talk to me today.
My pleasure, thank you.
For those who don't know, could you maybe tell us a little bit about Luna and your role within it?
Yeah, sure. I play an artist in this film who has fled, if you like, to the seaside, to the country, very rugged seaside, very wild, with a much younger partner, which is alluded to in the film. And while there, is working quite well creatively, but there are still demons that haunt him, and the people that come to stay, played by Ben Daniels and Dervla Cohen, bring with them past memories that need clearing up. So if you like, it's a weekend of resolution mixed in with everybody's creative imagination. And a lot of the creativity and imagination take place outside of our bodies, but within vision for the viewer, if you like.
And so what was it that attracted you to the project?
Well, first of all, everything's done at quite high speed now, and you'll get made an offer and sort of with the request start next month or start next week. And this was just such a case. I'd heard about the project, but I wasn't given anything to read until fairly last moment. And then I read it and I thought, this sounds very interesting. What's always interesting for me, before we start looking at the script, it's if it's an independent film. If it's an independent film, I'm very interested, because it means it's going to be different. It's going to be something that you're going to ask to be doing that's not required of you in a formulaic way. When I work on television, I know pretty much what I'm going to do. No disrespect to it, because I've still got to do it properly. But when I'm in an independent film, I don't know what's required of me, and it won't end up necessarily on television, so we don't have to follow any censorship rules. That doesn't mean it's going to be terrifyingly pornographic or something like that, or incredibly sort of violent. But it is going to break the mold. It is going to break people's perceptions, and often film is looking to express yourself on this circuit in a way that is not demanded by a cinema chain. So I knew we were onto something here for a start, and if it's a film, shoot it. That's Liam Neeson's advice. If it's a film, shoot it. Then I read the script, and it was fairly bare-bones script. But I noticed there was a lot of description about what's going on off the dialogue. And then I looked at Dave McKean's previous film, Mirror Mask, which starred Stephanie Leonidas, who's also in this film. And then I saw that there was a whole other dimension to this project that I couldn't possibly second guess, that I couldn't use to determine whether I should do this film or not. You either like that style or you don't. I've met very few people that would ever object to it, and so I just went in. Good.
Dave McKean has a very unique way of sort of seeing the world and his imagination.
Certainly does.
How was it working with that and getting to grips with his story and his presentation of the fantasy world?
Well, you just have to trust him, because there are things that he is going to create and he is going to offer which haven't even formulated in his mind yet as you're going along. Obviously a great deal of it will be. He's got a whole concept for the film, but there'll be other things that he can work on in post-production that you are not aware of. So you really have to trust him. And if you can't trust someone, then you've got no place being there. But it's really one of blind faith. But when you look at Dave McKean's work, it's not such a blind decision. You know you're going to be in for something that's exceptional, that's going to be different, and that makes it very attractive. Yeah.
So we're here for the Raindance Film Festival. What's it like for you, your experiences of being featured this year at the Raindance?
It was really unexpected. I received the information by email maybe 2 weeks ago, and I think it's a good payoff for the producers Simon Moorhead and Dave McKean, who've worked incredibly hard. I do feel like, although I've got a significant role in it, that I've fitted in with something that they've created, and I'm proud to be part of it, and I'm proud to be in the Raindance Film Festival. But I'm very happy for them above all, because it's a significant payoff, and it's the first form of recognition, if you like, for these filmmakers in this country on this project. It's gone very well at the Toronto Film Festival, I believe. But this means something very much, because here we are on our home territory. It's very important.
So what would you want audiences to experience while watching the film?
That I'd like to see. I've not seen the film myself. I'm going tomorrow to its opening at the Raindance Film Festival. I would like to see what they think.